Hi, everybody. I am here to go over some of the things we learned about this big project we have to do before we graduate. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. In preparation, we were asked to do a vision and mission statement. Both were very eye opening for me, as well as the mission statement really had me emotional at the end. When it asked you to do the conclusion, that's when I found myself really delving into a reflection of my last 8 years of being a worker, um, things I have accomplished and things that I haven't, things that I'm really good at and things that I really need to work at. So, um, that last paragraph, I was at work and I had to take a minute before I went back because I was very emotional and but good emotional, good epiphany, revelation emotional, and it was wonderful. So as much as it wasn't convenient because I was at work, it was really great to at least have that moment. So, um, my ideas of what I want to do, my mission statement and my vision statement, they're all about helping people and growing as a person and doing all these things and having a stable career. And human resources is definitely going to be all those things. Human resources is about helping people and guiding people, and it is stable. And one of the things I love about it is that it's a field that I can really take anywhere. I used to tell people that I could go work at Disneyland, I can go work for the Oakland A's, I could go work for Starbucks if I chose to. Um, and I think that's really wonderful how flexible and how you could really learn a lot in one single field while still having lots of options on where to do it. The two concentrations I'm in is I had sociology for the first part of my education at ASU. I loved it. It's a study of how people interact and how there's different groups and there's different philosophies on structure and how people should interact and the best ways to interact. So, getting a taste of that and really looking at it, coupled with my other major, which I actually just started back in September or August, it was organizational leadership. Now, I owe Megan, my counselor, the credit for the organizational leadership because I was in business before and I wasn't really enjoying it. It was a very dense topic and it was very straightforward. And organizational leadership, she suggested when I told her how much I enjoyed my human resources class. Not human resources, sorry, humanities. She suggested that and she said it's basically business without the math. And I fell in love with it my first class. I loved my professor. I enjoyed the topic of conversation and while growing and learning and then actually falling into a leadership position at one of my jobs, I not just professionally but I really took from it personally. I have this newfound sense of confidence and this feeling that people, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a newfound confidence of being able to talk to people on a personal level while still having them respect you. They know that you have their best interest. And actually, this past week, I had to have two somewhat difficult conversations with two of my baristas, and it went really well because I had those skills to put forward and use to my advantage with them. And they really took from it and they really respected me and they really appreciated me reaching out to them as a leader and as a friend. Like, I reached out to them and they took it in and they understood. So, organizational leadership has been amazing and I absolutely love it. And I thank you, Megan, my counselor, for ever suggesting that. Um, for the 401, I freaked out for a moment because I plan to graduate in December. So I'm taking and doing this course in the fall. Now, in the presentation, it said that the fall deadlines were in like February and December. But I went online. They actually haven't even opened the application for fall yet. Fall lands for fall C is the one I'm going to be taking, which is the longer course from August to the end of November. Theirs opens on June 21st and open for a month and a half into the end of July. For this, I'm also doing the applied method. Um, I'm taking the longer class because, like I've told you guys, I work, I can't even remember, 15, 16 hours a day sometimes. And that's 4 to 5 days a week. So I don't have a lot of time, which makes sense for why I'm taking the longer course, but it doesn't make sense why I'm taking the applied course. The applied course I'm taking, well, the applied method I'm doing just because I have always been a very hands-on learner. I learn by visualizing, I learn by doing and feeling. And if a person walks me through and they tell me how to do it and they're showing me, I will not learn at all. But if you stand with me and guide me through it, I will learn much better. And I've learned that throughout the years, which has been great because I can tailor my education that I'm getting into something that I can understand. So, I do plan to utilize my resources at my office. I work for Washington Township Medical Foundation, which is a company that is doctors' offices. So, for example, I work in OBGYN, we have primary care, we have orthopedics, they have pediatricians, we have all sorts of different doctors at our disposal. And of course, because you have that company, you have to have human resources. So I either plan to reach out to them, or our sister company is one of the main hospitals in Fremont, which is where I'm living up in Northern California. Washington Hospital is where all of our patients go to deliver, and if there's any surgeries, they're at Washington Hospital. So they also, of course, have a human resources department. So I do plan on reaching out to them to see if they'd be willing to have me as an intern. I've absolutely loved both of my focuses, and I couldn't be any luckier to have found ASU and to found these classes, because I really have developed further as a person, and now I'm so looking forward to being able to accomplish and graduate and find a career that really makes me happy. That's part of my mission statement is a job that I'm flexible, I can travel, but gives me time to grow and raise a family, and human resources along with all the interpersonal communication that it comes with, I think is going to be really good for me. So I'm looking forward to the next chapter, and we'll see what happens next. So thank you. You guys have a good one.